Hello, everybody. Hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday. For the folks in the U.S., hope you all are having a wonderful July 4th. Thank you for popping into my stream. As usual, I am here on a Saturday to do I want to say a roughly 2-hour stream, but a friend of mine is going live right now. Unfortunately, she's about to do the level 67 trial on Stormblood, and I'm gonna miss that. I can't log into my EU side to do that because I'm streaming right now myself. Unfortunate. That's neither here nor there. I am excited to start up Yakuza Kiwami 2. I finished Skies of Arcadia Legends last week, which I love that game so much, and it had such a fantastic ending sequence. And I'm gonna miss it, but finish it up. It was time to start a new game, and I figured I'd dig into some Yakuza. So I just backstory with my familiarity with the Yakuza series. I played Yakuza 0 about halfway through the game. I finished chapter 6, or got close to the ending of chapter 6, and stopped there because I did 100% everything up at that point, including the real estate game on Kiryu's side and the Cabaret Club game on Majima's side. But I didn't continue the story because I just got distracted with other games at the time and never went back to it, which is unfortunate. I have now been told by multiple friends who have had recommendations on how to experience the Yakuza franchise that 0 has a lot of callbacks from 1 through 5, even though it's a prequel to the entire series. So at this point, I think it's better that I go back to play 0 after I played 5. So now I got to play 1 through 5. I played 1 a couple of months ago, all the way through to completion, and what a fantastic game. I'd never actually played like the original beginning game of the Yakuza franchise, and it was super great. I've also played the entirety of, oh, that was a weird peek on my mic. I've also played the entirety of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which I did mostly on my own time, like Yakuza 1, although I did play the 1 or 2 sessions of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii on WMGSO's channel, actually. And I'm glad I did, because the first one I did had this incredible song that played that I need to go back and convince somebody to arrange for WMGSO. Anyway, that's also neither here nor there. So I played 2 games in the series to completion and gotten about halfway through a third. Now I'm just sort of slowly going through the franchise, and that continues today with Yakuza Kiwami 2, which 1 was a great game, and I'm really excited to see what they do with 2. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to handle 3 because of all the stuff, all the nonsense with the actor that was cast for that, who is like an actual real-life creep, and they cast him knowingly. At this point, somebody may have modded that guy out, so I'll have to check and see what mods are available. And if I can find something like that, then I might move on to Kiwami 3. If not, then I'll probably have to see if I can find a way to play the original version of Yakuza 3 to not throw money at Sega for that. Unfortunate, weird position, but we'll see where things go. For now, I should just play Yakuza Kiwami 2 first. I have an entire game to get through before I get to that point. So let's go ahead and get into it. I will note that I am baby, so the first thing I'm going to do in here is I've already set my display graphics and audio so that everything should sound and look good, and it's the right resolution. Actually, that's a little loud. Let's bump it down to that. But the one additional thing I want to do, I can leave vibration on. Most of this is fine. We do want to invert all the verticals because I'm just that way. That can stay as is. I don't see a difficulty selector. That might be something that unlocks once you get in the game. I have found that the Yakuza games are a little tedious for me if you leave it on normal difficulty with actually finishing combat, because Kiryu and just whatever playable character you play is not the best at the beginning of the game when you haven't unlocked all your moves and abilities yet, and some of the early gameplay can be really tedious, so I tend to just put on easy mode for difficulty. You can argue if that makes me less of a gamer. Honestly, I don't care, because I'm mostly here for the story and the nonsense, not the combat specifically, so I'm fine with it. But I don't see that option right now, so I guess we'll... Oh, here it is. It's in a different spot. Okay, that was a little annoying, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. ...2006. What a throwback. I forget when Yakuza 0 took place. Was that... It was definitely early 1980s. which means Kiryu is like in his 40s already in this series. Okay. Yakuza 1 ended with a pretty specific spot, so I'm curious. Oh, okay, that does look, I don't know, some of those outfits look pretty not 1980s, but anyway, Yakuza 1 ended in a pretty specific spot, so I'm curious where 2 will pick up, what it will even do for its story. Yakuza 1 didn't really leave like cliffhangers from that POV. Also, who are you? New character. I do have blood on. This is a not safe for work game, so FYI. Totally understand if people do not want to get into the violence of this game, because there is a lot. Most of which will be delivered by me in many combat scenarios. I'm just thinking how Yakuza 1 started, and is this gonna go the same way? Is this guy gonna walk in on something and then be blamed for it? Oh, what? What are you doing here? Well, is this what I'm thinking of? Is this the ex-head of the Doshima clan? I might be thinking of somebody else, but I feel like that's a guy I recognize. And I'm just like, what is he doing here? Where is he here, first of all? That's also a good question. I am very intrigued. Oh, what is this Sephiroth nonsense?
아이는 절대 못 줘.
야메로!
이거 놔! 죽게 내버려둬!
Why is that always happening in these games? Oh my god.
何の罪もねえ子死なせちゃいけねえだろ
I should look for mods that just remove all the slapping. Also, what is going on? What? Who are they? Who is the? Presumably, this kid is something important, or important to somebody somehow beyond just the parents. I wonder if. Oh, okay.
あれからもう20年以上経つのか
함정이 아니야. 내가 죽어도 조직은 영원해. 두고 봐라.
Okay, despite the annoying unnecessary slap, my interest has been whetted. I am intrigued by the implications of that and wondering who they were. There's definitely some family crime from multiple countries involved here. Oh, this guy. It's good to see familiar characters from Yakuza 1. Uh-oh.
てめえらだ。 Yakuza 1 の
この辺りの店荒らし回ってる中国系のチンピラっての。
してるのなら話が早い。店の金全部出せ。
てめえらに渡す金なんかねえ。力ずくで奪うんなら俺を倒してからにしな。
度胸ある日本人ね。
In the first game, he was not good enough to take out everybody on his own like that. So interesting. He is leveled up a bit.
さすが店長すごいっすね
The player as Kiryu basically had to help them out a ton.
そうになってきやがった。
また1年前のようなとんでもない事件が起きるんすかね。
そうなってもらいたくねえんだが、桐生さんがいてくれりゃ。
But you seem to be doing pretty fine. Oh. Hadn't seen him in a while.
おやさん、スターダストの前で揉め事があったそうです。
相手は関西もんか。
いや、たちの悪い外国人
Is this in the Millennium Building still? Well, that building still exists. So
若いもんに様子見させますか。
放っておけ。
しかし近頃わけのわからん
放っ
連中が。
ておけと言ってんだろ。
はい。
何が発端で戦争の火種になるかわからねえんだ。
関西は本気で関東進出を。
近江四天王の一人だった寺田がこっちのトップになったんだ。向こうからすれば面白くはねえ。下手すりゃ東と西の全面戦争になるかもしれんが、今はその時期じゃねえ。若いやつにきつく言っておけ。勝手に跳ねるんじゃねえとな。
はい。
I thought things were in a pretty good place after the first game, but stuff just got extremely tense. Well, that is the life of fictional organized crime, I guess.
待ち受けるか。
You wouldn't have good plots for games without everything being on a razor's edge anyway. Oh yeah, that is definitely Millennium Tower.
あれから20数年、俺たちはこの時を待ってた。
わしにはあんたらの過去などどうでもいい。早いとこ派手にドカンと花火打ち上げてくださいや。
そう焦るな。これは闇に葬られた仲間の恨みなんだ。俺たちは待っていたんだ。復讐の時をただひたすら待っていたんだ。
そないなこと知ったこっちゃないわ。余計なおしゃべりしとって盗み聞きされたりしてはりませんでしょうな。
問題ない。私はこの道のプロだ。盗聴することはあってもされることはない。
まあこれだけは言うとくが、わしとあんたらは仲間やない。カムロ町を火の海にする目的が一緒なだけや。ことが終わったら赤の他人分かっとるな。
まあ期待していてくれ。火の海にするだけじゃ物足りない。
That is a new character.
それだけじゃ無駄死にしていった連中が浮かばれやしない。
It's definitely gonna take me a while before I like recognize everybody, but at least so far I've been picking up on the folks that I knew. Wait, yeah, he died. Oh wait, was that a flashback? It probably was a flashback. Oh, that was them?
一夜でもいい、一目でもいいからもう一回カズマに会いたかった。その夢が叶ったの。
こんなやつに好きにさせてたまるかよ。最後のけじめくらい俺につけさせろ。やめろ、やめるんだ錦木。錦木。夢か。
どう
したの怖い顔して。
なんだ、はるかか。どこ行ってたんだ。どうしたその花束。
お墓参りに行くって言ってたでしょ。
ああ、そうだったな。
おじさん、お腹すいた？すぐに朝ごはん作るね。
ああ、俺も手伝うよ。
いいって、私一人でできるから。この1年で上達したんだからね。
そうだったな。
I love that art on the wall. Oh, are you throwing me right? Oh man. Oh, we're gonna see the graves of those two, possibly all three of them. I wonder how that's gonna go. Hard to believe it's been a whole year. People say time heals all wounds, but sometimes they just become scars. Being here opens them all up again. Oof. So I do want to note as I start this game up that I probably will not be going a tremendously long amount of time. Normally I play for 2-ish hours on Saturday, but I actually hurt my back while I was in the shower yesterday. Middle age is not fun. So right now I am handling things fine. Oh, sorry, Tarika. Every time you turn around, she just gets stumbled. But if my back starts feeling a little rough, then I will probably just end stream early and take a couple Tylenol and just try to relax for the rest of the day. So apologies if the stream does not last the usual 2 hours. Nishiki, I hope you're at peace now that the fighting's over. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be standing here now. Oh, that's annoying that you just, depending on which way you go, you automatically like let go of her hand. Yumi, I'll never forget you. I'm glad I can channel the love I had for you into raising your daughter, though. I hope you're watching over Haruka. She misses you. Oh, that entire plot line of Yakuza 1 was just so sad. How it all ended up. Has a full year passed since Kazuma-san died? Okay, so what we saw where I was just like, what is he doing here? That was clearly, and now I realize because Kazuma had fully black hair. It wasn't like gray like it was in the previous game. So that was obviously flashback, and I suppose that might have been Kiryu's parents. Last year had such a huge impact on my life. I already remember that, but for the purposes of people watching the stream.
大切な人間を失った。今思えば11年前のあの時から俺たちの運命が決まっていた。
Everybody enjoy your Yakuza Kiwami 1 recap. I guess also people that pick up this game and never played 1 for some reason, they can just do this. So
堂島組にいた頃、俺には家族と言える仲間が3人いた。一人は同じ孤児院で育った親友、錦山明。もう一人は孤児だった俺を育ててくれたおやっさん、風間慎太郎。そしてもう一人は子供の頃から愛し続けた女、由美だった。両親がいなかった俺にとってその3人はこの世で唯一の家族と言える存在だった。
and literally all 3 are dead now. Yeesh. All 4 if you include Serena there.
Ya っちまった。登場界の大官房。俺の目の前には屍になった堂島組長の姿があった。原因は堂島組長が由美に手を出したことだった。おい、しっかりしろ。錦、由美を連れて逃げろ。お前は行け、錦。由美を頼む。桐生は行け。かけがえのない2人を守るため動くな。俺は覚悟を決めた。
食事始め。
刑期は10年。
Oh, this is a very long recap. Okay.
服役した
They're
俺
taking
に
their
は
time with this.
組織からの破門状とユミが失踪したという知らせが届けられた。親殺しの汚名。組織から見放された俺は自分を見失いそうになった。だがそんな俺を忘れないでいてくれる人間がいた。おやっさん、風間のおやっさんだった。出所した俺は風間のおやっさんに会うため、そして何よりも服役中
I
の10
forgot
年間に起こったこと
that he
を
just made
確かめ
parole in the first game and then did all that nonsense. Nobody like pulled him back in for
そんな俺を待ち受けていたのは
breaking parole by like
直系
all
組
the
長の
violence
皆
he
さんがい
caused.
るこの場で三代目に伺います。東都銀行の貸金庫にあった組の金100億盗まれたってのは本当ですか？
表変したかつての親友と消えた100億を狙う屈強な男たちだった。突如登場界に起こった跡目争い。次第に俺は事件に巻き込まれていく。
I guess they are speeding through this
俺
faster than
は
I
風間のお
expected.
やっさんの言葉を信じ、事件と関係するという行方不明の弓を探す。だがそこで出会ったのは一人の少女だった。
I forgot how rough that scene was. Yeah. Might as well do the second half.
はるか、まだ9歳の女の子だった。はるかは母親を探すためたった一人で町へとやってきていた。単なる偶然の出会いだが、そんな少女と俺には一つの共通点があった。お前どうするんだこれから？
私にはお母さんとユミお姉ちゃんだけだから。
ユミ、母親を探す少女は俺が探すユミを知っていた。俺ははるかとの運命を感じつつ彼女と共に事件を追いかけることとなった。
お母さんからってこれをくれ
だ
たの。
が
わしらがおっとんのはそこのお嬢さんですわ。
突如はるかは100億の鍵を握る少
That
女と
was a
して
fun fight.
組織から追われることとなってしまう。狙われ続ける毎日。俺ははるかを守りながらユミと100億の行方を追った。
そろそろ来ると思ってたよ。
I hope Haruka will be in a lot less trouble this
俺
game.
たちの前に一人の刑事が姿を現す。
Presumably nobody has reason to go after her for 10 billion yen anymore, so
元捜査一課刑事。11年前俺を取り調べたことがきっかけで人生を曲げた刑事は失ったキャリアを取り戻すため捜査の協力を要請してきた。
ギリュウ、俺は今三代目の世良の殺しを追ってる。手風。
事件を追う元極道と現職の刑事。はるか、くそ。不思議な縁で組むことになった俺たちの間には次第に友情が生まれ始める。しかし
桐生一馬、誘拐の現行犯として逮捕する。
捜査一課課長須藤にマークされた俺たちは行き場を失ってしまう。だってさ、
ああ、 遅くなって悪かったな。
あんたこんなことしたら
逃げるぞ、桐生。
警察との板挟みになった伊達さんは俺たちのために警察を捨てた。
That was a great storyline. It was Date turned out to be like a really cool character by the end of the game. All right, part 3, I guess.
事件の謎に迫る俺たちの目の前には様々な人間が立ちはだかった。100億と跡目を狙う登場界の大幹部島野太。
やっと会えたな、桐生。
そしてその島野組の若頭を務める男真島五郎。
Oh God.
探したで。
歴戦の修羅場をくぐり抜けた者たちとの戦いは壮絶を極めようとしていた。
You probably already noticed, but let me give a trigger warning. This series has a number of unnecessary things happening to women.
彼女の一言は俺に重くのしかかった。
Never any deaths.
だがそんな俺にも利害を超えた協力者が現れた。
It's not
ホストクラ
good.
ブスターダストのオーナー和樹、そしてホストの優也、近江連合の寺田。風間のおやっさんに導かれた出会いは俺に勇気を与えてくれた。そして彼との出会いが俺と遥を事件の真相へと近づけさせた。
桐生一馬、出所早々派手になってるみてえだな。
通称サイの花屋。カムロ町の地下に根付く伝説の情報や。
出るぞ桐生、セレナの映像だ。
花屋の情報を得た俺たちは事件を陰で操る男の存在を知ることとなる。
花屋によるとこいつは政府の地下組織のものじゃないかってことでな。その線で調べてたら出てきたんだ。内閣府の地下組織 MIA ってのがな。
登場界から消えた
Oh, we're in an ad break. I forgot to let people know about that. My
一
apologies.
人の政治家が関係していた。神宮恭平。消えた100億はこの男が登場界に預けた資金だった。金を生み出すために登場界を利用し続けていた神宮。100億強奪はそんな神宮から登場界を守ろうとした人間たちによるものだった。その犯人は
カズマ、金を盗んだのはユミと俺とセラなんだ。
ついにたどり着いた事件の真相だが、
はるか、おやっさん。
島野から命がけではるかを守った風間のおやっさんは、
風間さん、おやっさん。
事件のすべてを俺に告げると、
遺言状だ。許してくれ、カズマ。お前の親殺したのは俺なんだ。
I sat there saying the first game didn't leave any like plot hooks, but no, that's a giant plot hook for the second game to just pick right up.
おやっさんが本当の親父でした。隠し続けていた俺の秘密の過去を明かし、この世を去っていった。
Oh my goodness, part 4. This is almost certainly the last one. There's not enough left in Yakuza Kiwami 2 to cover story-wise.
100億が眠る地ミレニアムタワーへと向かった。そこにはユミが待っていた。そしてはるかが探していた母親はよかったな、はるか。ユミだった。
お帰りなさい。
親子としての再会。だがその束の間の幸せは長くは続かなかった。
なんだ。
Yeah, this is literally the final chapter battle.
100億を取り戻しに来た神宮恭平だった。 神宮は東上界に見切りをつけ、関西の組織近江連合と手を組むことで日本の裏社会と表社会を牛耳る計画を立てていた。神宮は風間のおやっさんの協力者だった近江連合本部長寺田を罠にはめ、俺たちの前へ立ちはだかった。
そう
だが
何弓。
もうこれであなたは私を撃てない。これが爆発すれば店の中にある100億も一緒に消えてなくなる。
弓の命がけの勇気とおやっさんから受け継いだ意志を胸に、俺は東上界4代目桐生一馬だ。俺たちは神宮を打ち破ることができた。
He was only the fourth chairman for like 30 minutes, but anyway.
しかし全てが終わったと思われた時、そこに現れたのは。
終わったか。これでようやく落ち着けるな。
錦。10年という時を経て変わってしまった俺たちは
Oh, the Kiwami one title screen.
そして
Well, I should correct myself from earlier. There are a couple times like there where a woman does die in the series, but it's that particular one was probably also unnecessary, but it was at least like plot specific. It wasn't just like many of the other cases in the series, in the first game at least, where women are just unnecessarily slapped, like completely out of nowhere just because organized crime bullshit. Nonetheless, trigger warning for this whole franchise. We'll see how this goes. I might not want to play this game after, at least not on stream after this week, but we'll see where things go.
お前の戦いはまだ終わってねえはずだ。かけがえのねえものを守り続けろ。逃げるんじゃねえ。そんな俺を救い出してくれたのは伊達さんと遥だった。俺は東上界の跡目を同じ風間のおやっさんの意志を継ぐ男寺田へと託し、東上界と別れを告げた。そして遥と生きていくことを。
And then there were like 5 more Yakuza games starring him, so clearly starting a new life and getting out of organized crime did not actually work. But anyway. Oh, I was like, I don't like where this is going, but okay, this is fine. Throughout is a good guy. Always happy to see him at this point.
ここからはわし一人で。
しかし関西の連中に待ち伏せされていたら。
ここは人の魂が安らかに眠っとる。
Well, a good guy in terms of organized crime. There's a limit to that.
下品な真似はせんやろ。
しかし柏木の頭から保護に抜かりはないようにと言われておりますので。
一人で差しで話をしたいもんがおるんや。
お前らいつでも道具は抜けるようにしとけ。
はい。
You know what? I'm gonna do that really quickly because even though we just had an ad break, I realize it's like 5 minutes to the hour and I need to stand up so my Apple Watch doesn't yell at me. So I'm gonna go to the break screen and just stretch and get some water. I'll be right back. All right, thank you for waiting for a bit while I took a quick bio break. Fubar is Fubar okay? Let me check that really quickly while I'm here. That's the right one. Why is the volume is so low? That's weird. All right, I'll check that later. That's an oddity that I want to fix at some point. Anyway, where were we?
はるか買い物に行ったりご飯作ったり桐生のおじさんと楽しくやってるから安心してね。
おやっさん、どうして自分だけが残っちまったんでしょうか。しかし仇となった今は遥を立派に育て上げるつもりです。
4代目
寺田、
お久しぶりです。
一人で来るとは不用心だな。
若いもんは向こうで待たせてあります。どうしても4代目にだけはお話ししておきたいことがありまして。
4代目はよしてくれ。俺はもう仇だ。で、何の話だ。
実は近江連合の合田会長と杯を交わそうと思っております。
杯？
近江連合との全面戦争を避けるにはもはやそれしか方法が。
そこまで登場会は追い詰められているのか。
1年前のあの事件で登場会の内部はガタガタです。
No surprise, really.
戦争となればまた多くの血が流れ、登場会は近江連合に乗っ取られてしまいます。それだけは何とか避けたいと。
お前と合田会長では格が違う。向こうがその話を飲むとは思えんがな。
十二分に承知しておりますが、しかし
寺田、登場会の5代目はお前だ。仇の俺が口を挟むことじゃねえ。
先代なら登場会のこの危機をどう乗り越えるか、ご意見をお聞かせください。先代。
お前ら何の真似だ。
寺田藩の首いただきに来たんや。
関西の送り込んできた鉄砲玉か。
登場界のボディーガードは脇が甘いですな。
うちの組員たちの。
あとは穴掘って埋めるだけですわ。
なんやと。
ここは墓地や。運ぶ手間省けてええんとちゃいますか。
遥と逃げてくれ。
しかし
その体に登場界の未来がかかってんだ。俺が相手になってやる。お前らに極道の礼儀ってもんを教えてやるぜ。
Boy, the tutorial fight is against 4 guys with guns? 5 guys with guns? Okay. Game ain't playing around. I did put it in easy mode though. Oh, cool. They're just conveniently not firing at all. You can only evade once right now because I have an unlocked the ability to evade a lot more. It didn't let me do the flaming heat thing. Okay. That was kind of weird, but the UI changed a little too. I'm not sure if I actually had it or not.
かすり傷ですわ。
Why would you do that?
これを持って近江連合の合田会長のもとへ。お前、わしと桐生さんとでは器が違う。登場会の明日を思えばこれでええんです。これを頼みました。
寺田
Dang, one of 4 relatively good people left from the first game, just done again, gone again.
寺田
寺田さん
Okay, maybe he's not dead yet.
寺田
We'll see.
寺田さん
Nah, I spoke too soon.
残念ですが病院についてみないと分かりませんが、おそらく出血多量が原因かと。
私しばらくひまわりに行ってる。大切なお仕事があるんでしょう。お仕事が終わったら迎えに来てね。
That is probably for the best. The orphanage will be safe for her. Unlike the first game, she really does not need to be in the middle of all this.
私、東上会5代目寺田幸雄は近江連合5代目合田会長と兄弟のちぎりを交わし、これをもって長きにわたる抗争の終結を強く望むものであります。
She got an upgrade. Okay.
まさかこの書状を関西に持っていくつもりですか。大工、落ち着け。親の玉を取った相手のところに出かけて行って杯交わしてくださいなんて笑い話にもなりませんでしょうが。
じゃあお前は5代目の仇を討つというのか。
やられたらやり返す、それが極道です。
兄弟、あんたが勝手に動いてとばっちり食うのはごめんだ。
ケツまくるってのか。
戦争すんにも金が必要なんだよ。
金金金って、おめえには極道のメンツがねえのか。
おだまり。関西へ行くつもりだね。
5代目との約束です、姉さん。この一件自分に任せてもらえませんか。
桐生、
あんたも全面戦争は避
I
け
do
るべき
appreciate
だと考えて
the
る。
respect they finally all have for Kiryu, though. That's actually
向
nice.
こうが話を飲むとは思えんが。
それも承知の上です。ですがこれは寺田の遺言なんです。
下手したら殺されるよ。
覚悟はできています。
まさか合田会長と差し違えるつもりじゃないだろうね。
相手の出方次第では。
あんたまだ11年前の堂島殺しのことにこだわってるのかい。あれは錦山がやったことだろう。あんたの責任じゃない。
Here, here.
錦とはガキの頃から一緒でした。血のつながった兄弟よりも絆は強い。錦の残した借りは自分のものです。
I disagree, but okay.
無駄だね。
すみません。
わかった。 この件はあんたに預けよ
いやしかし姉さん本当ですか
I do love that she is the acting chairman now. Chairwoman. But it's just like, I'm so happy with that actually. Because she was like one of the most pleasant surprises about the storyline in the first game.
桐生は登場会のために命かけるって言ってんだ
I hope she stays in this role for quite a long time. Knowing this game, she probably won't, but
今前に出な杯の話が決裂したら後戻りはできない東と西の全面戦争だよお前もこれでいいね
はいですが一つだけ頼みがあります
言ってごらん
関西に行く前にどうしても会いたい人間がいます
誰だい
堂島大吾です堂島組長とあなたの息子さんです
どうしてだ
寺田が死に登場会は柱を失った今の登場会を立て直せるのは奴を置いて他にはいませんあいつは暴力や権力に絶対に屈しない男です今の登場会にはそうした男が必要です
遺言代わりってことか
そう取ってもらって構いません
あんた
ですから関西に行く前にどうしても大悟に会っておきたいんです
よした方がいい
なぜですか
大悟はもう昔のあの子じゃない
何があったんですか
all right, they got me good with the hooks. I am very, very, very intrigued now. I'm looking forward to where this goes. But for now, maybe we'll finally actually get to explore Kamurocho.
はい5年前と聞きました
あんたが無所にいた頃の話さあいつは父親の堂島をあんたに殺されたと思って荒れていたそれでバカやらかしてね
バカ
関西に手を出したんだよそれで捕まっちまったんだ服役して今は出所してカムロ町に帰ってきてるが毎日浴びるように酒飲んじゃバカみたいに遊んで暮らしているよあいつは力の入らない人形みたいになっちまったんだまあ会ってみればわかるさ
All right, we're back. Daigo Dojima. Well, let's see what I can find out. All right. Welcome to Kiwami Bob. It's the return of Kiwami Bob. Oh my god. I'll be explaining all the basic deals of this game as you make progress. Be sure to check back here. Okay. We have... I probably have no money for this. Oh, I'd start with 30,000. Okay. That I probably don't need immediately. Oh, excuse you. What's going on? Oh, those are people just talk. Okay. I thought I was already about to run into the inevitable thugs being stupid on the street who need to be beat up. I'm sure we'll run into that eventually, but we're still in a limited mode though, because I can't even run. Key for the oh, we got coin lockers again. Oh no. I have a lot of exploration to do then. I see. Can I actually talk to people? I haven't been checking. Yes, I can. What? Don't tell me you're Yakuza too. No, I'm not. Oh, whew, my bad. I just got mugged by some punks. I'm still a little jumpy. This place is dangerous, man. It's crawling with lowlights will shake you down if you dare to walk by. Keep your eyes open, friend. Say what you want, but this is the town that gave us the dragon that gave us the guy you're talking to. Okay. Kind of a Yakuza town by nature. Yeah, I guess that's not far off. I don't know that I actually want to talk to everybody though, so let's just continue story, at least for the moment. Shop here we could enter, but actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me take a look and see what's for sale. Oh, the Kiwami 2 engine just lets you walk directly into the store. Okay. Is this the first game that they put on? That's right. I'm remembering now. Kiwami 1 came out before they made the Yakuza 5 and 6 engine. And Kiwami 2 is on that engine. So now it's not an in-between. Oh man, the developmental upgrades are rude. They're gonna be great. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, I don't know that I guess having some items just for emergency sake would not be a bad idea, so let me buy a couple of these. As usual, you can walk around the entire store. You could already do, oh, but I can like change my viewpoint. You couldn't really do that in the first game either. But then you can just walk back out into the city. It's amazing. The shelves do have collision. Not really long. It's just like a wild upgrade from the first game. It's crazy. I hear there's a crazy fight going on down on Nakamichi Street. Another drunk ass Yakuza with a bad attitude. I hear he kicks your ass if you make eye contact. Oh, yeah, I heard about him. Nakamichi Street, huh? I should probably check it out. Is that where I'm going? It sure is. Might as well. Clearly the game is pointing us in this direction, so let's just, oh man, and here's the park. Here's one of multiple parks. And there's a, probably another coin locker key. Yeah. I'm sure there will be probably multiple side quests to pick up in this park later. One thing that feels so good about the Yakuza games is even if the storyline is usually great, except for the violence against women, which is like annoying and horrible. But like the gameplay is just, it feels super good, and it's very nostalgic to like be here in the streets of Kamurocho, just walking around and like picking up side quests and doing stuff. That's a lot of the reason that like people really love this game, and it feels good to be back. This place has changed a lot since last year. Maybe I'll head towards Nakamichi Street to get some info. Okay. But since I can't run right now, I can't just like run through crowds and knock people over. Oh, here's the... Is there a problem here? Help me, please! Well, who the hell are you? Mind your own business and piss off. And keep your mouth shut, Honda, or are you trying to die? Ugh. Huh? You got an attitude problem? Do y'all not know who you're talking to? Maybe we'll get warmed up with you. Oh my god. All right. When do I get the tiger drop so I can just one shot? Ruthless thugs wander the streets looking to pick fights with anyone who even looks at them the wrong way. You can choose to run away from these thugs, but you'll earn money and experience if you teach them a lesson instead. Nice. I didn't pick up the weapon correctly, but it's fine. What? More of them? Okay. We're still in the tutorial mode, so it's fine. Oh, there's a bike there. Oh. You want me to use the... Weapons with a blank over them as opposed to normal can be stored after you... Oh, that's new. Grab a weapon with B and store it with down. You'll lose the weapon, just like other grabbable objects, if you don't store it before the... Okay, interesting. Select the equip slot from the left side screen. Choose a weapon to equip in the inventory on the right. You may... Okay. I didn't actually really use to equip weapons at all in the first game, so that's a change. Oh, it's interesting that they automatically take you to the right space. Use experience to boost key. Okay, this is no surprise. This is where you do that. There are some skills that you cannot access at the moment, like Tiger Drop. You must meet certain requirements to unlock these skills. For the time being, try learning strong charge attack from the battle skills page. Okay, hold Y. Okay, you can do it while running, even though we can't run right now. Son of a bitch! I had to say that in like the JoJo cadence and voice. I'll remember this, Honda. No, proper JoJo would have been like, son of a bitch! Well, thank you so much. What happened? See, I asked this guy to settle his tab, but then his goons got up in my face. Who? The guy with the tab, I mean. Some Yakuza punk named Daigo, of course. He was headed towards the theater, but I'm sure he's long gone now. Oh, and thanks for saving me there. You can have this. Okay, got our first piece of equipment to wear that won't ever actually show up on his body because he's got his fit. Select the equip slot. Equipping armor can raise your defense, and in some special cases activate special effects. You can also get equipment bonuses if you equip certain special combinations. That was not a thing in the first game. Interesting. Okay, we still can't run. Kiwami Bob here. Let's talk about saving a game. Okay. Minimap displayed the bottom left corner of the game will show you points of interest, enemies, and streets you can go down. Got it. Oh. Okay. What? Dragon of Dojima. You must be comfortable with the basis of battle if you ever hope to survive this harsh world. I feel like we've already done most of those. Who is Man in Black? Anyway. Okay, so maybe we could run from the start. I just forgot the buttons. We're still in tutorial mode because notice a lot of the city is locked off. You can't go down any road that has the X on it at the moment. So we could go in the cafe though. Fujisoba, Smile Burger. Did I actually take any damage? I did. Let's go get some fast food. Hello. Always love sitting down for food and just watching this stupid animation. Nice. You do eventually, there's like, not achievements, but you do get experience for eating at like every single item at every single shop. So it's worth doing that in order to be able to afford more weapons and skills eventually. What's different about the world? Millennium Tower is still here. It's interesting how blurry it is until you get close, but it's still like on the map and everything. We can't go that way at the moment though. The coin lockers are here, and I have like several keys. Let me stop for a second and see what I can open. Toughness light. Locker key watcher. Wow, just straight off the bat, a way to find more keys. Okay. The toughness light is far more important right now though, because that is one of let's see. That restores, yeah, that's a health restore. So it'll be good to have that ready to go. Most of this I can't bother with right now, but I can buy the obvious ones that'll be like immediately useful. So oh, we get another one of those. Okay. Nope. Was that them? Yes. Hey, do you know Daigo-san? Daigo, Dojima, that right? I hear he's a super hottie. Really? I heard he was kind of emo and scary. Hey, did you say you know Daigo? Oh, why? Are you Daigo-san's friend? Something like that. Wow, seriously? Would you introduce me? Daigo Dojima is like the hottest guy in town right now. He's way famous. Know where he is by chance? Oh, baby, I wish I did. Oh, thanks, Dan. A lot of the incidental dialogue is just hilarious. Here's two shops that I spent a whole lot of time getting food from in the first game. I kind of hold on before I continue story. There's like so much I need to do that I want to do in this city. Here's Stardust, but we can't enter right now, even though we're friends with the owner. Hey, did you know the head hostess Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Who's the head host now? Some guy named Yu. Oh. Okay, still Yuya. I was very worried. Head of the #1 club in town? Hot damn. I'll bet he practically bathes in cash. Those hosts make bank. Makes you feel like an idiot for working on a regular job, you know? What happened to Kazuki? Oh, what? The owner? Haven't heard much about him lately. He doesn't show up at the club much either. Okay. Yuya and Kazuki were the two we met in the first game. Kazuki was the owner. Yuya was the head host, or was it the other way around? I forget. But it sounds like one of them has left and the other one has taken over, which I'm very curious. Maybe he's focusing on expanding and letting Yuya just run the show? Either way, I bet they both have piles of cash. Maybe I should quit my job and apply. But also, considering that cutscene we saw earlier, there might be problems going on, actually. Alright, this was the door. Darts bar, golden triangle. Interesting. That used to be the way up to Serena. And this used to be a back entrance to it. Everything is just like super blurry when you're far away. That's interesting. Oh, we've been in the middle of an ad break for a while. My bad. We can just keep going up. I apologize for bad camera work here. Oh, we can go up to the top of the building. We were never able to do that in the first game. There wasn't a staircase leading all the way up here. Something on the ground. Gold plate. That is just sell it for money. That's literally the only use for those. Something else. Okay. Bust amulet. I wonder what that is actually. Oh, okay. I'm probably not going to get much use out of that because I tend not to play the casino games in the Yakuza series. That and also Mahjong, except for like the most basic levels. I skip a lot of that stuff because I'm horrible with games of chance. Unless I get like the stuff that lets you cheat at that. I need to find Dagger right now. I can always come back later. Okay. That implies that Serena or something like it might still be a thing and that will still be coming there. I sure hope that's the case. I wouldn't want to like not have access to Serena ever again. Or whatever it's named now, even if it's under new management. Who is... Okay, I saw the G's give me a break and I was worried somebody was getting attacked by thugs. That sounds like the kind of line to start that off, but it doesn't look like it. Alright. So let's continue the story now. We'll come back to Serena or whatever it's called later. And I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up being this game's home base again. Even under new management or whatever. Oh, nice. Club Sega. Looking forward to going there later and playing some arcade games. 2000 Era's arcade games, so we'll probably have like, what, Virtua Fighter 4? Something along those lines. Oh, this looks bad. Help me. What's going on here? This drunk came up and I told him off, but then he hit me. Ugh, did he now? Oh, does somebody want to play here today? Yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass in. Then I'll give you a hero's death. Wow, okay. In the middle of a street with like billions of people around to see? Well, I'm about to do the same thing, so whatever, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Love the finishers. Oh, I missed. You have to wait quite a while for it to actually trigger. Oh, that is a surprise. I haven't heard anything, but also I have my headphones on, so. But it does not surprise me there would be a lot of air traffic out here. How can I ever thank you? Who attacked you? Daigo Dojima's goons. Maybe you've heard of him? He and his boys were always getting drunk and causing a scene. They were Daigo's? You know where he is? I wouldn't go looking for trouble, sir. Yeah. I can handle him. Where is he? Inside Club Shine, where I work. I'll take you there. Here we are. Be careful. Where are we at? Okay. Figures Daigo will be at a cabaret club. the quest text said. Mm.
久しぶりだな。話がある。
おお、兄貴に気安く話しかけんな。
兄貴。
失礼だろうが。あっちへ行ってな。
俺はこいつに話があるんだ。
兄貴に向かってこいつだと。
お前らに用はねえんだ。少しの間、席を外してくれ。
ふざけるな。席外すのはおめえの方だろうが。
ここじゃ店に迷惑がかかる。表出ろ。
I'm very intrigued by where this is going, but it occurs to me we didn't actually meet Daigo in the first game. He was mentioned, I believe, but never actually met the guy.
お前らみたいなやつがまだこの町にいたとはな。
何が言いて
身の程知らずってことだ。
言うじゃねえか。でもその口すぐに聞けなくしてやるぜ。やれ。
One thing that's funny about this game is Kiryu never introduces himself, and so people just try to beat up on him, not knowing that this is literally the Dragon of Dojima. Nice. Love the finishers. And the people tearing on the edges. I missed that. Nice. Double hit on him. Oh, took the bike out and everything. Oh, that was a weak finisher. Lost the aura.
お前らに恨みはねえんだ。これ以上怪我させたくねえ。
うるさい。
そんなもんちらつかせたら遊びじゃ済まねえぞ。
やめろ。兄貴。お前らがかなう相手じゃねえ。しかしこいつは店に戻ってろ。言う通りにしろ。はい。
しつけがなってねえな。
奴ら射程じゃねえ。兄貴兄貴と言って勝手についてくる連中だ。
相変わらず若い奴からの人望はあるんだな。
もう他人とつるむのはごめんだ。
登場会に戻ってくれ。お前が必要だ。
俺にとっちゃ必要のねえ場所だ。ほっといてくれ。
話は姉さんから聞いた。
そうか。ならなおさらだ。ほっといてくれ。
そうはいかない。今は組の存亡がかかってる。
登場会がどうなろうと俺には関係ね
え。お前は登場会に恩があるはずだ。今のお前があるのは組と堂島組長がいたからだろう。
あんたにそんなこと言われる義理はねえ。俺はな、キリュウさん。あんただけは信用していたんだ。憧れの存在なんだ。けど今は違う。親父が殺されてから徐々に組はおかしくなった。今はもう体張るだけの価値はあの組に残っちゃいない。
よくわかってるじゃねえか。
あ
あ？お前の言う通り、今の登場会にそんな価値はない。幹部連中も金勘定ばかりして昔の意向はなくなった。でもな、俺はまだ信じてんだ。
何をだ？
風間のおやっさんや島野、そしてお前のおやっさんがいた頃の強い登場会を。 もう一度あの頃の登場会に戻るにはお前が必要なんだ。
勝手なこと言いやがった。1年前組をめちゃくちゃにしたのはあんただろうが。
そうだ。だから俺はその責任を取りに来た。
I saw that coming.
何しやがる。
どうだ、少しは目が覚めたか。
変わんねえな。昔から力ずくでことを動かそうとする。
そうした生き方しかできなかったからな。
俺も同じだ。力で来る者には力で向かっていくだけだ。
Oh. Okay. To convince him, we have to beat him up. Okay. All right. That's a... It's a pretty big health bar, actually. Unfortunately, I can't. I can grab stuff, but I haven't unlocked the other... combat styles to be able to grab stuff and then use it as weapons in battle. My favorite combat style is the one that lets you literally like pick up an entire bike and just like swing it around and take out multiple people with it until it breaks, which takes a large number of hits. I love that style, but we don't have that combat style at the beginning of the game. We just gotta beat him up the old-fashioned way. 3 health bars, okay. But we had enough heat for that, so. That cardboard box did no damage. Go. Rude. I was trying to do the finisher with a bike because there we go. I wanted to get like at least one finisher in with an item just for hilarity. Some story battles let you kick your opponent's ass in style. First get your opponent's health low, then wait for the prompt to rapidly press X to build up heat. Once your heat is fully charged, press okay. That's nice. They give you like a guaranteed finisher. You had enough at you to just look at him as you fell? Okay. All right, probably more cutscenes.
俺は明日関西へ無傷じゃ帰ってこれないかもしれない。だからお前に嘘を任せたいんだ。
ふざけんな。自分だけ格好つけてんじゃねえぞ。
登場会を頼む。
ダメだ。俺も行く。
何？
俺はな、関西に借りがあるんだ。
Oh right, he's got beef.
5年前、罠にはめられたんだ。 それ以来俺の人生は曲がっちまった。とにかくその借りを返すまでは俺は極道に戻れね
え。大悟、
何を言おうが無駄だ。たとえあんたが行かなくても俺は行くぜ。
お前、
明日駅のホームで待ってる。じゃあな。
So they give you the night, essentially, to explore Kamurocho more, probably. I usually don't like saving over the autosaves, so let's start a new save there. I say that, but I might be wrong. They might start us off with more cutscenes. Yep. And we're just immediately going to Kansai, okay. I look forward to getting back to Kamurocho so I can actually do like side stuff and leveling up and unlocking stuff, but that's apparently a while away.
お前、5年前、誰に喧嘩をふっかけたんだ？
近江連合直参、合流会2代目会長、合田隆二。今から会いに行く近江連合会長、合田陣の息子だ。
会長の息子。
バカだった。俺はそいつの罠にはまったんだ。
罠？
ああ。5年前、合流会がカムロ町にちょくちょく顔出すようになっていた。
狙いは旧道島組か？
いや、東上会の幹部だったら誰でもよかったんだ。近江は東上会をつついて関西におびき寄せる腹だった。当時荒れていた俺はまんまと合流会の挑発になった。
The Suntory ad placement.
一人でな。合田隆二ってやつと殺手の勝負するために関西へ飛んだ。だがそこで待っていたのは殺だった。銃刀法違反でパクられ、臭い飯を5年も食う羽目になった。まああんたの10年に比べりゃまだ短い方だがな。俺はその合田隆二ってやつに借りがある。それを始末しねえと東上会背負って立つなんてできねえんだよ。
そうか。
言っておくが近江連合ってのは半端じゃねえ。裏でどんな罠仕掛けてるかわかる。
I mean, we did kind of learn that in the first game for sure.
杯の話、用心してかかった方がいいぜ。
I don't expect this plan to pan out. Things are gonna go sideways really fast immediately, as it always does in the Yakuza game. Oh, we're in Suntory. Okay. This is the first canonical game in the series that lets you explore this town as well. In Yakuza 0, you could explore both. Kamurocho is the Kiryu side and Sotenbori is the Majima side. So I haven't seen Sotenbori since I played Yakuza 0, which was like over 10 years ago at this point. So this will be a nice bit of nostalgia that I'm probably only going to vaguely remember, and I will have forgotten a lot of it, I bet.
Kiryu-san.
Yo, Kiryu-san. Yeah? You headed straight to the hotel?
Yeah.
I haven't given it much thought. Yeah, well, like I said, I've got nothing but bad memories here. Doesn't exactly put me in the mood to hit the town. I think I'll go for a walk then. You get some rest. Right, maybe I'll do just that. Stay on your toes, though. This isn't Kamurocho. Same to you. Don't overdo it if you hit the bars. Later. Okay, so they're going to immediately let me explore Sotenbori. That's exciting. When you're at exploring the city, press right stick shift. Press right stick to shift into a first perspective. You can even walk around and... I don't want to do that. I actually don't like the idea of that. As you complete the items on the list, you'll gain very much XP. I recommend you clear out some of the easier tasks first. Yeah, sure. Hungry? Stop by a restaurant. I know how that works. You can even get bonus XP if you eat certain special combinations. If you eat when you're not hungry, you'll recover HP but will not gain any XP. Walk around town and fight it. Okay. Why am I getting so many emails? At times, the environment around you will prove useful. Use anything and everything in search of your secret and battle success. Remember, attacks will change depending on what object you're holding at the time. I didn't really attack much with the bikes I was picking up, but I did already know that. They mentioned... Oh, I got a lot of upgrades I can do. Finishing will dynamically throw an enemy. This whole UI for upgrading your stats is like way different and less interesting looking than in Kiwami 1. Anyway, press B right after landing a finishing blow. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Cool, that's all we can do for now. Completion list was what they were talking about. Let me look at, okay. All right, this I'm used to. This is the same thing as in the first game, but yeah, doing all this easy stuff actually gets you experience, which then lets you level up your stuff. So we should do stuff like this as we go. Just looking at the map to try and remember what this all is. I remember the bridges cutting the city off. We are on the north half. Where's the... There was an area where I remember Majima went Yakuza 0 to train. I think that might... Was it here? I'm not sure exactly where it is. That said, I am limited in where I can go anyway. We're here. We can't go to the south side of the city at the moment, actually. We could hit up some of the shops and the restaurants and technically the arcades. But we're supposed to go west for the story. I think I will do that later though, because my back is giving me a little trouble. So I think now is actually a good time to save. Let's pick this up next week. I am excited to get back into this though. Despite the problems I was talking about earlier, there's a lot about these games I love. And especially now that I didn't realize I would be coming back to Sotenbori for this game. So that is very exciting. But I think that is a good time to end it slightly early. Again, I apologize for that. But nonetheless, you can go ahead and end it for now. Scheduled stream is up. Scheduled screen is up. So as you can see, I'm actually going to be doing a WGSO stream tomorrow. We'll be playing Mario Kart World with a couple of WGSO folks. That should be a lot of fun. I need to boot up Mario Kart World tonight so I understand how to play it. Admittedly, I'm definitely going to do that before tomorrow's stream. For now, let's go to the end screen. I know exactly where we're going to go. I was talking at the beginning of the stream about my friend Sermer, who is a streamer for the Netherlands who has been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. She is digging into Stormblood story and is, if she hasn't unlocked the level 67 trial, she's close to it. I think it'd be fun to raid her. I haven't streamed while she's been actively streaming in a while to be able to raid, and she actually raided me once a couple of months back. So I feel like I should return the favor. And I can also boot up Final Fantasy 14, log into my EU character, and potentially do that trial with her. So let's go over there. We're going to raid Sammer. So as always, thank you everybody for popping in and for hanging out with me. Hopefully I will potentially see you at WGSO stream tomorrow, but regardless, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your holiday weekend if you're in the US, or just weekend in general. Otherwise, take care everybody. Have a good one.